here with Tim Heyer. He is the owner here at the Moracco Supper Club, and you laid it all out, Tim. This is an abundance of food. This is a supper club. I feel like you are bringing out, you're pulling all the stops to put everything that you've got on your menu out here. This looks incredible. So I guess I gotta start. We gotta dive into something. First, I'm gonna say this is a grasshopper. I'm guessing here.
Grasshopper. So usually after you're done with your meal, you would like to indulge in a grasshopper or a pink squirrel.
I like dessert first, quite frankly. And a grasshopper is kind of a staple of a supper club as far as the dessert ice cream, right?
The dessert ice cream, the grasshopper, the pink squirrel, the brandy Alexander, golden Cadillacs. You know. Not just throw ice and cream in a blender and throw the ingredients in.
I love, listen, having a boozy ice cream, it's a fun way to end any meal, but I had to start with it just because it looked just too tasty. What do we have here? What's this guy?
That is our beef tips and noodles.
Beef tips and noodles. And what all do we have in here?
It's a tomato-based wine sauce with some tenderloin tips, some noodles, mushrooms, a little bit of other stuff. It's just a little bit of goes back to my grandma's recipe from way back in the day of not a traditional beef tips and noodle with the brown gravy.
Mm-hmm. It's a delightful sauce. I'm really liking that. Now, for some people, they might not be familiar with the concept of a supper club. What would you say defines a supper club?
Kind of signature cocktails, good cocktails, old fashions, Manhattans, martinis, home-cooked meals, larger portions than people are used to, and just stuff like that.
Oh, big portions for sure. That is a plate full right there. I'm going to hop over here to your shrimp. Tell me what we got going on here.
Just our battered shrimp.
Battered shrimp.
Yep.
So how long have you been the owner here at the Moracco?
I've been an owner here, my wife and I, for the past 5-6 years, I believe. I've been here my whole life. My grandparents bought it in 1966.
And but it's been a supper club for quite a while before that too, right?
Yes, the oldest piece of advertising that we have is from 1937. From the time my grandparents bought the place, we've always had a Tuesday night chicken special, and we call it cheap chicken on Tuesdays, and people just really remember it and they come out for it. They say, "Oh, we used to come out on Tuesday nights and have chicken with our parents." It's fun. It's not just a restaurant. It's
being part of somebody's family traditions. That's pretty neat.
Yes,
yeah.
It is. It's more than just coming to work every day. Every day is different, and you can talk and communicate with different people, and sometimes solve their problems, and sometimes they create yours.
What is this cocktail I've got here? What is this guy?
That is a bourbon Manhattan.
Bourbon Manhattan.
Yes.
Yeah, because a big part of supper clubs, having that nice big bar, wonderful cocktails, like you said. Tell me a little bit about your bar service and what kind of things you're doing here.
Bar service, we have a 28-seat oval bar where when our bartenders come into work, I tell them, listen, when they first start, I said, you're on stage. You can't hide behind, a lot of bars you go into, they have the mirror in the background and all the bar set up and everything. Well, we have a 28-seat oval bar where if you are serving 2 people in front of you, there could be 2 more right behind you. So there's nowhere for you to hide. You always have to communicate with your customers. It's just it's almost like always being on stage. We serve the traditional cocktails, martinis, Manhattans, old fashions, tons of them. It's not just opening beers and serving rum and cokes or whiskey cokes or 7-7s. We still serve those as well.
You get a lot of those as well. But
yes.
Yeah. Tell me about your steak bites. I had one. This is fantastic. Yes. What are these guys?
So we serve a ton of steak bites. Probably the most simple, quote unquote, bar food that you could possibly have if you come out. If you and your date, friends, whatever it may be, after work stress relief, well, didn't have much for lunch today. Let's go have some cocktails for some stress relief and get some steak bites tonight.
Yeah.
You can have them for a meal. You can have them for an appetizer. They're really, really good.
Just be able to come and just grab a few bites of steak. That's perfect. And then also, this is a martini, isn't it?
Dirty martini.
Oh,
you bet.
very dirty. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And just a lot of traditional drinks here. That's awesome. Yeah. Tell me about this guy.
That is our ribeye that we have on our menu. It's a 16-ounce ribeye. We cut those by hand in-house weekly, and just make them for everybody that they enjoy them.
Cutting them in-house
Yep.
as well. Wow. Yeah, being able to put out a quality piece of meat, I'm sure that everybody appreciates that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving on. I know I'm going completely out of order here. You've got some onion rings and some French fries and a little bit of cheesy hash browns as well. A little bit of everything, huh?
Yep, I thought I'd bring out a abundance of just a few of our sides that we provide with our meals. Everybody gets their main entree. They could pick their hash browns or French fries or baked potato. You could even substitute onion rings if you'd like.
Oh wow.
Got some other stuff as well, but just keep the options for people.
And then this has got to be an old fashioned here. Tell me about this guy.
Yep, that is a whiskey old fashioned. It is the old fashioned is a staple around here. You have to make a good old fashioned. Keep people coming back. People kind of look forward to it weekly, daily, depending on their needs.
There's something about it, sweet, simple, but it's still pretty robust as far as flavors go. A lot of fun. And then finally, I'm going to tackle that chicken right now. Is this your cheap chicken dinner here?
That is our traditional chicken dinner. On Tuesday nights, it's cheap chicken on Tuesdays, but we have it every day of the week.
This is a plateful for cheap. I don't know.
It is our number one seller, hands down by far, and it has been for years and years.
It's tender, it's moist. It has a wonderful, wonderful flavor. It's light, it's crisp, and it's moist, and it's tasty. Ooh. Tim, you've got a fantastic tradition here. Keeping supper clubs alive and well, and putting out some really hearty and tasty dishes, as well as cocktails that are right out of the history pages and very, very well made. Fantastic. Thanks for having us in.
No problem. It's been a pleasure. Hope you enjoy everything.
Oh, I'm going to keep enjoying it too. Ooh.
Good.